This is pretty. Last episode, we built up this massive chunk of the village. Right now, it's pretty much done. I do still have to add in a little bit of decorations here and there, but aside from that, I would say I am pretty proud of how it came out. Unfortunately, not every part of the building, not every part of the village is done, and a good example of that would be this. This is supposed to be the Lush Lodge, which, when done, should be covered in all this greenery and growth, and should look pretty cool. But it is completely empty and it's unfinished. So we need to fix that. In order to do any of that, we need to dig a little hole. And I have a little idea that if we can do it right, this could look really, really cool. So we have a little bit more digging to do. I'm going to head straight into the digging, and I will see you when everything's done, and I hope you can get what I'm trying to do. So let's start it up. Ta-da! It is done. This is exactly what I'm trying to do. Big hole, that is it. This is the lodge. Everything is fine and done. And you know the drill, I assume. We're gonna cut, it's gonna be a little better looking, and then I'm probably just gonna move on to a different project. Ta-da! It's looking pretty good so far. This is the top bit that I'm trying to go for. Oh, I'm dying. I'm sorry. Ugh. That's some spicy ramen. Alright, now let's take down the scaffolding, and we will continue decorating and terraforming. Fortunately, still to do something about the snow. Also, there's no lush, and there's no lodge. Well, time to add both. This is looking lush. Unfortunately, it's still missing the biggest chunk, the lodge itself. So I'm going to start building that. I will see you then. Hi, yeah. The lodge is done, I'll be with you in a moment. I just gotta shift like 10,000 items. Ah, no, my chest. Ta-da! We've mostly finished the village at the moment. I think I will be adding in smaller decorations here and there, but I like it. Of course, Chess Monster is still very unfinished. Oh, yeah, also, the Shroom Lady, she moved in here a little while ago when I was building up the lodge, so no video of it, just kind of, she's here now. What we're going to be doing as well is I actually plan on telling people in Discord later and also kind of spreading the word through various signposts and stuff on the server, being like, hey, Frostmoor is open, we have like houses and towers and stuff for you to take over if you want to, or just like a temporary home. Anyways, this is the Lush Lodge. I can hear zombies in the walls, which is a little concerning. The idea I was going with here was that okay, well, I'll talk as I walk. So the Lush Lodge, the idea that I have is that this at one point was like mostly stone and oak. Then it was abandoned, and these rooms were dilapidated and ruined. After a few years or so, the Lush, like the thing outside, started to actually work its way into the lodge itself, which was now abandoned, and would like start to add little bits of like, I'm so confused, where's that zombie? But it would add in lots of like details and just grow everywhere. Eventually the lodge was taken back over and is now owned by a different group or something. So they have sort of decided to work with the nature and the flora of the lodge and have made it look like they've tried to combine it. And also they're combining the old bits of the lodge. So like this stone here and back there, the stone pathways are actually like the remnants of the old lodge, like sticking through to show that this place is like a history or something. I'm just trying to do environmental storytelling. Anyways, that room back there was, I just call it the aquarium. It was the first room I built. Yeah. Gotten better. a little bit, not by much. I like this room. It's peaceful. You can see outside. Look at the rest of the lodge. This one is supposed to be the least organic, called the cabin. Pretty explanatory, like a big old homely cabin. So this room, the idea I had was this was like some maybe basement or mini mine or something, and it has like a little forge. Each room is also meant to be taken over by players, so each room is completely unique and allows for players to come in, live, and do their own thing. So, you know, if you're a player here and you're watching this video, you are able to just move in, just set up like a sign outside. I'll probably put more rules in like the lobby. This was fun. I had a lot of fun with this room. It was very simple. Anyways, up here we have, I just called this one the Overlook. Yeah, it's pretty easy to understand. It's a little overlook of the like lush area, which I just realized I haven't explained, so we'll do that in a second. Just little rooms and stuff. I gotta figure out what the mobs are spawning. This is the only place with an enchantment table. Like, they each have their own little gimmicks and decorations. Now, so the idea one of here is that this was always here. This lush cavern thing was once fully enclosed, and the entire lodge was actually underground. So this was like a lush cavern that had developed over time, but after the lodge was abandoned and the lush started to break into the lodge itself, this became a sinkhole. Like, the roof above it collapsed inwards. Maybe it was a hill or something, but it fell in, and it formed this natural lake. And who knows what these structures were? They could be literally anything. So, just sort of like a weird little idea I was going with. So, yeah, I just kind of had a little fun. Tried to work more on organics and practice trying to do like more large organic structures instead of the rigid, boring things that I usually do. Like I mentioned though, I've started to decorate up a little bit. You can see like these little lampposts and a little flower pottery. I can't remember what they're called. Yeah, flowers and pots, some kind. So, yeah. Anyways, what are we doing now? I intend to finish and build the Snowfall Village. And as usual, we're going to say we want to do the Frostbright Falls, but I don't know if we'll get to it because we just haven't had the time. And since this episode has been tons of building, I will find something else to do before we actually get into building the Snowfall Village. And I think I know just what we're going to do. Because if you remember Owner, he was the guy who we kind of saw last episode at the end. He's been kind of doing his own thing, and I wanted to go help him out and see what he's up to, so we're going to actually head to the Nether, visit him, and figure out what to do next, I guess. Like, after talking to him. So, just head over there and see what he's up to. So, yeah. We're just going to kind of be here. I'm going to wait and see if he can pop into the VC and talk, or... Yeah, okay, I'm assuming he's unable to talk or something. Anyways, this is the general area that he is doing stuff in. I don't really know what he plans on doing, but he's mentioned like some kind of city or town or something. And apparently the building we're standing on right now is some kind of courthouse. So that is interesting, that this guy is really into like building his own city and apparently some kind of republic. So I wonder what he's gonna do here. Either way, he's not a big problem, so we're gonna continue to help him out. I might not show everything we do on screen at all times, but yeah, we'll be like helping him out from time to time. If he needs like gravel or whatever, I'll just go grab some. And I did also donate the beacon that I got from Parasil, well, that I got from myself and donated to Parasil, because he didn't need it in the end. So yeah. Either way, gonna be interesting to see what this guy's capable of and what he's gonna do. And yeah. Alright, well, we'll cut over to when we are either heading over or he pops in the VC, whichever one happens. Oh god, stay. Be careful. The magma cubes are violent. Oh my god. I need to add more railings.
Yeah, probably install like some railings or something.
Oof, Jesus. Don't want to knock you off. You don't have an elytra, so you can't really glide.
Which direction?
The way I'm, yeah. Wait, no, where are you going?
What do you mean, where am I going?
That's, okay, that, if you follow that path that leads up the side of this massive, like, blackstone mountain, it's not the actual
God, it's
portal.
I have enough iron to develop a rail system for this.
Yeah, if you want to, you can, but if you wanted me to, I could add in, like, a third, make it, like,
Some
3
science
by,
and stuff.
I can make it, like, 3 by 2 if you wanted.
Oh my god, what is this mountain?
Jesus.
And I fell in a ravine.
Ow. The game is not.
Baby zombie, baby zombie.
I hate children.
So anyway, what is this place?
This is the place that I've been building up.
Question.
Yeah.
Why?
Why not? I see absolutely no reason not to.
Are you even going to use any of this?
To an extent, I was thinking maybe releasing some villagers in here. But also the other thing is that it could be used as like places for other players to live. There's already another guy who's managed to take over another mountain somewhere down that way.
Where are... what? How far am I?
You're near the border.
There's a border?
Yeah, okay, so the idea for the world was that instead of letting everyone run wild and get as far as they want, because we've done that before and it usually doesn't work well, we ended up adding like a border around, I think it's 3,000 blocks out. So if you go out a certain distance, you'll just hit the world border.
So it's a 6,000 by 6,000 border?
Yeah, the world is 6,000 blocks wide.
Why? What's this cavern? Why haven't you like put a bridge there?
I'm gonna probably plug this area up later. Just for right now, I'm chilling.
I've taken your donkey.
No, not my ass.
Oh, you have a cat?
Yeah, his name's Calvin. He's my actual, like, he's the same name as my cat that I actually have. Alright, so if you want to follow me, I'm not sure what this will do to your computer. My computer can mostly handle it, but the server really doesn't like villagers, so I've avoided... I don't know, it just, like, tons of lag typically comes from them. So I've avoided having too many villagers in one spot. But as it loads in over there, you should see like this big old village. That is
the village?
Yeah, that's also where the iron farm is. So there's a bunch of stuff.
Alright. Iron golems and... Wait, will iron golems spawn in an artificially established village?
Yes. There's like some weird spawning conditions involving doors and stuff, but overall, yeah.
Ooh.
That works. I did put gates in.
Yeah. I'm gonna just parkour.
Hardcore parkour. That's the iron farm over there. I had a raid that showed up and killed a bunch of them, so I gotta restock the villagers. But it is still somewhat effective.
Yeah, something like this is definitely gonna be banned.
Eh. I mean, that's
In fact,
assuming...
the
that's
only farms that I'm going to allow are farms that don't, like, have... Like, only agricultural farms will be allowed.
But why? Like, wouldn't you be able to use some other resource that doesn't involve farms? But then again, most resources are farmable, like ores and stuff, so I don't really know what you wanted to use for currency, which is a weird idea.
I mean, the currency is for the sake of having, like, the values and stuff.
True. But it's just kind of hard to create a non-farmable currency unless you want to use, like, diamonds or gilded. Oh, I'm dying. Ugh.
What is this? What?
Manual labor.
Yeah, something like this is also going to be banned if
Why?
villager labor is going to be allowed.
What? Give them better housing and stuff?
Yeah, you're gonna need to give them adequate housing and stuff.
I don't think you're gonna like this. No!
Yeah, this is gonna be banned on the Peninsula Republic.
God, okay.
Villagers are gonna have to be given adequate food. Not only that, but you want to know what else?
What?
They're going to. It's going to be a requirement that villagers are to be able to reproduce with villagers not owned by you and be able to roam around freely.
Huh.
So yeah.
That is an interesting idea. I'm not saying it's a good one, but sure, I guess. Keep it contained.
Oh yeah,
I
I'm
guess.
also if I'm gonna successfully establish this rail system, I'm going to need a lot of redstone and gold.
I have a couple. I have a lot
I'll
of
need
redstone.
like rail, like system, like the booster rail, so it can help everyone get everywhere instead of like junctions and stuff. Because if you have like a T section with like if you have a T section with rails and you put a lever, you can switch the rails.
Yeah. I've never really messed around with them that much, but if you wanted to do something like that, I can supply the iron and things.
Okay, so where's the portal again?
The portal is back there at the copper thing.
Alright, so do you think you can supply the gold and redstone?
I do not have much gold, but I know I have the redstone. Like, I don't know, like 20 or 30 stacks of redstone ore dust.
Have redstone. That should be enough.
Gold itself is hard for me to get though. I don't go mining much anymore. Lately it's just been building up this massive mountain. Don't mind the stash, okay?
Lots of books.
Yeah, that failed right away. If you need potatoes or anything before you go, or like any other...
Nah, I have my own farm.
Hi. Well, I had recorded this thing, and I had all this stuff. Like you see behind me, there's now a forest, and I had also set up the woolen outline in the frame for like the Snowfall village. I also had gone and done a time lapse of me restructuring the mountain, but turns out, as usual, I managed to forget OBS because I am fantastic. But it's currently Saturday. I try to upload on Sunday. I have about a day now to finish up this entire village. So I'm a little late, basically. So I'm gonna get straight to building this, and we're gonna see how far we can get before this, before Sunday. So, you'll know in the video. I don't know. So, let's just start building, see how far we can get, and then probably close the episode there. So yeah, that's about it. Let's just start building. Now this is my magnum opus. This is it. The dirt path. The dirt path that leads right up the Snowfall village. Now I know we didn't get the whole thing done, but I am actually pretty happy with how far this got along. Building up this little wall, or collapsed rampart as I'm going to call it, was pretty fun, and I really like the clock tower in the center. It is an interesting little design that it got off Google, but it is also, it's modified, so it's not like a direct ripoff. I did get some inspiration for it, but it is interesting. I like it. Anyways, over here, Obviously, when you get the frostbite falls done, that would be too much. But I actually took some inspiration from the deepslate crypt tomb thing, and I was like, what if we built up this like large wall around the village and made it all ruined in similar style to the crypt, or whatever it's called. So yeah, I just kind of built this all up. I had a lot of fun with it. But we're actually gonna head over to Parasil before we close this episode because he may or may not have managed to crack the code as to what that button did. Which last episode we went down into the deepslate crypt tomb thing, looked around, pressed a button, and got spooky. So we're gonna head over there in just a second. But I actually need to mention this real quick. The reason why we're not finishing up the rest of this village is because it is now Sunday. I try to upload on Sundays. I like to keep a steady schedule, even though no one really watches this channel. But, you know, I just want to keep myself consistent. So, yeah, we're going to end it here, I think. And next episode, I'll get this all done, build up the Frostbite Falls, and then the palace, and everything should be good and ready to go. So, anyways, let's head on over there right now, and then we'll close from there. Carousel.
Oh, sorry, you caught me in the middle of my business.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
It's curious how much is down here that we've never studied, like, you know, all of this, but we've had far more interesting developments. For instance, this room, as we've been measuring its energy levels, it's been changed.
Does that have anything to do with the maze?
Possibly. Our theory is that you remember the sound that we heard after pressing the button at the end.
Yeah.
It may have deactivated something. That's my theory, anyway.
So it made the copper destructible.
That's one thing we're here to test out.
Hopefully. Ooh.
What the
hell? What is that?
No idea.
Hold on, this room's deep.
Oh.
I don't like that. I don't. Yeah, that is. Can we seal the door?
Yeah.
That is creepy. I don't. Wait, before you see it, can we? Actually, just I can look through here. You know what? You could just break it open one last time. I think I can deal with the cold for just a minute. Do you want to follow me? What the hell? Like, it. There's just statues. What is this?
It's some kind of relic, it appears. I have to leave. I'm sorry.
I really don't like it in there. What the hell is this place?
It appears to be some kind of relic. This may have been what was causing the energy signals at first. It's still present, but, you know, we should be better equipped next time we attempt to go down there. Yeah.
I guess cold leather should be a solution, or something like that.
Yeah.
Whatever that is, I don't like it. There's something wrong with this place, and that clearly proves it. It's like a crystal or a core, even. It's cold. Why is it? And then the room's destroyed.
Yeah. It could be related to all of this too.
I guess.
Considering it isn't present throughout the rest of the dungeon, as it were. For ruins. In any case, I'll have an exploratory team perform some experiments on the sea, what we'll need and all that. and possibly how to remove it, and maybe
Hmm.
some storage solutions.
I think in the future, if we did need to store it somewhere, I'm going to be building this large palace. It's gonna be like this big
Um,
old deep slate construction, and
does
the
it involve
mountain.
the large mountain that I've been
Yeah,
seeing from my home?
the huge
Wow.
mountain I built up. I can construct like a chamber of some kind if you want me to add it in, some sort of
Um,
like containment room.
I think it would be best for the Saltless Legion to contain it for now.
Okay. Well, if I end up changing my mind or you need it or whatever, and just tell me a plan or something, and I can move.
Yes, of
I can
course.
start building up some sort of thing for whatever the shit that is.
Yes, certainly.
I, I, eh. I cannot express my confusion at that, because this, ugh. And it's cold. Like, it's like being drenched in powder snow. I,
Mhm.
okay, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna get somewhere warmer. I think I'm gonna go to my.
Agreed.
I'm gonna go chill in the Nether for a while.
Hmm.
Um, next time, I don't know. I'm just good luck. And if you
Hmm.
counter anything strange, as usual, tell me or some other guy, and just don't mess around with that thing alone.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna get
I'll see you later.
all right. Bye. I hate this place. Ugh, it's getting creepier by the minute. Hello. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my videos or whatever, just please give me a comment or tell me what to suggest or improve upon. I do read them. That's about it. If you like this, thank you. I will continue trying to do more different things with the way I edit my videos. I'm trying to improve. So that's about it. Thank you for watching. Have a good time zone, and see you next time. Hi, so if this makes it into the video, this is just like a weird thing that I've discovered. Yeah. I'm raiding this place. Okay, get back. If we can get out of here, there's a lot of lag. And you'll see why in just a second. I would like to present to you my private army. Oh my god.